Do you like narrative storytelling podcasts? Are you a fan of old folklore and fairy tales? Well, have I got good news for you. Here on Myths and Legends, you get weekly episodes where I read to you tales from old myths and legends, all translated into English and delivered in family-friendly context. Whether if it's to give you some me time during bedtime stories or to help yourself fall asleep, if you like stories and folklore, Myths and Legends is for you. Listen wherever you get your podcasts. Ever wondered what was the real story behind the fairy tale of Snow White? Do you know the first tale that echoed the name of the Baba Yaga? What about the origins of the Japanese samurai? Follow Jason Weiser as he tells you the true tales behind these myths and legends in his new narrative storytelling podcast, Myths and Legends. Each episode features a different tale, but all as interesting and sometimes even bizarre as the other. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
One day, in medieval Japan, a man got stuck in a tree. As the sky darkened into the night, demons of red, blue, and yellow began to prance out and play. They partied, sung, and danced, but suddenly, they saw the man. Walking up to him, they began to drool. Their dinner had come. Want to hear more? Listen to Myths and Legends, where we tell myths, legends, and folklore from all around the world. And yes, even the Japanese folklore you heard earlier. All folklore from different parts of the world, translated from different kinds of languages, but all faithful to the original story. Hear tales from the true origins of Cinderella, the curious beginnings of the name Baba Yaga, and the thousands of tales from cautionary tales of the past. Myths and Legends, your narrative, family-friendly storytelling podcast. New episodes every week.
Have you heard of Myths and Legends? It's the all-new narrative podcast, where I tell you the first ever versions of tales you know so well, the telling of the original myths and legends of the story we heard today. Listen in as I tell you the original tale of Cinderella, which actually has Chinese origins. Relax as I read to you the old great mythos in a much less confusing order. Myths and legends from different cultures and languages, all made family-friendly and fun to listen to. So, wanna listen?
Alright kids, bedtime.
Oh, but mommy, we don't want to sleep yet.
Come on, I'll even put on Myths and Legend for you.
Yay!
Is there a new episode today?
Yup, and it's about German folklore.
I want to listen.
Go to bed and I will play it for you.
Okay.
Myths and Legends is a family-friendly narrative podcast that tells the tales of myths, legends, and folklore of old. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh gosh, bedtime story was a nightmare. My kids are bored of children's story and I'm too tired to find anything more interesting for them.
Have you tried playing Myths and Legends to them?
No, what is that?
A family-friendly narrative podcast where the narrator reads tales from myths and legends. It's fun, interesting, and helps you learn about the origins of stories and fairy tales we know today.
Ooh, sounds like something my kids will love.
With over 300 episodes available and new episodes released weekly, you never have to worry about running out of content for your kids.
Where can I find it?
Wherever you get podcasts. Happy listening!